what to do, just some showing some little warm up and exercises and a few more tips, you know, a few more tips because some we're speaking on how to move, how to punch and all that. So what you do is, if you've been practicing knowing your body, you know, seeing how it moves, and remember the circle move. It's a lot of things I haven't been saying, but you gotta find out basically yourself. But the basic routine is not the routine. Keep in mind, no way is the way. That's why I really don't want to show you exactly how to do any damn thing. You know, I want you to learn your body. You know, learn your body, how it moves, how fast. Timing is one big thing. All right, timing. Let's just say you put your foot out, okay? Let's just say you're going like this and you put your foot out. Now find the fastest way to put your foot out and your whole body move with it. So first of all, a lot of people just throw their foot out. Don't do that. You got to use your weight. Drop down first, all right? That's one of the strongest keys. If you go like this, you already moved, right? But you find the location of how to incorporate the power coming down at the timing that your feet goes over here. Key, right? You know what I mean? How could you do it? Just find it out, right? And then incorporate your foot timing at hand speed timing at the same time. You know what I mean? And you find out how to do that. It becomes rhythm. It becomes rhythm, right? You know, it becomes, and then you're guided by the thought. You know, your whole body's guided by the thought, and it's ripped on the timing. Now, don't get caught in the timing though, because that's just a level of practice. The next level is keeping it in this. See, if I'm on the timing, I'll be going like this. You know what I'm saying? I'll be shifting. Every thought is preceded by the action, right? Every thought is preceded on the time. And my time, you know, it can even be faster, but it's no need to do that, because there's no need to do that when you don't have to do that. Because what you're doing is you're storing all the energy for the time. Nevertheless, where was I? On the timing, all right? When you get the time, you're gonna be stopping. And that's cool, you know, for a level. But then you gotta take that time and put it in a sequence of continued motions. You know what I'm saying? And that's the next level, you know? This information is simple once you don't pay attention to all these guidelines, you know? The guidelines is the guide jazz, is it not? You know, and that's the thing too, guidelines. Key point. Y'all all right? Look, key point. Guidelines. They say Bruce Lee was accurate. His accuracy is crazy. You know, you see him playing, what's that, ping pong with nunchucks, striking matches in motherfuckers' mouths. I mean, striking cigarettes in people's mouths, right? You know, lightning and all that. Accurate. But see, check this out, what I found out. All them motherfuckers are accurate. You know why? Because they followed the line. Remember the line I spoke to you about, the line? Look, you remember how they test you and see if you're drunk? To see if you can follow the line. Well, in the Tai Chi, I've already exposed the line that's supposed to be in front of you. No matter where your opponent is, you want to throw all your punches in a straight line from here, like a magnetic line. All of it goes out like this. If you're turning, you're shooting it on that line, because you're always going to have your torso in front of where you at. So you don't have to worry about, now, I just turned my head. You never want to turn your head, okay? You never want to turn your head. You want to always keep your head sunk down like a tree stump. And this is the torso ground, earth. You know what I mean? And grounded well, you know, and follow the line. All right. Now this line, dang, my energy just shifted about this line. It will resurface. It has submerged. Nevertheless, all right, when you're moving and you come up, but you got to take it slow. But I don't want to. I'm not a teacher. You the teacher. I mean, your body is the teacher, and your mind, you know yourself. Who the fuck knows you better than you? So your mind, your mentality, your mind strength. Your mind strength is the master over the body. Now, it don't mean not to do nothing. You know, what you want to do today. It doesn't matter if you want to jerk off all day. Don't matter. Okay? What I'm saying is your mental mind strength. Mind strength. You know what I'm saying? Shame, fear, and guilt. Shame, fear, and guilt. Where is that? Where could I look up the component in a computer that has any coherence with the word shame, fear, and guilt carrying out these commands, issuing through an electric circuit? What energy field represents that and responds to it in that manner in a way that it disrupts the shit? If it is to work, it is to work together. Shame, fear, and guilt. How can you do anything? Don't you decrease your power? Don't you have real low self-confidence? Because you may have chose your mind to choose to do what you want, not invading, not encroaching, not persuading any other motherfucker, but within yourself, in your actions. Once again, if you choose to do such a thing, and however, what belief system and stuff, just understand and understand, you're taking power away from you on your own consent. And you never, you ever felt, you ever switched your diet into fruit, and you see how you felt? Well, if you drop that shame, fear, and guilt, guess how the fuck you will feel? And it's only a electrical impulse bond that bonds you. You know what I'm saying? It holds you back. The elephant with a little rope on his fucking leg. We come forth by the nanosecond. Why hold on to some shit you did 20 minutes ago? Listen, we say shit in an instant. In an instant we say some shit, right? And 10 instances further, who's saying why I said that, man? You know I was just bullshitting for real though, man. But you know, what the fuck? Fluctuating energy. You know, and we roll out on everything. Like ones will look at some videos I said and come back and say, well, you know what? Goofy. But nevertheless, do as you wish, you know, but nevertheless, all right. You must follow, and he, oh, there it was. Bruce Lee was so accurate. All of them is accurate. You can be accurate just as he is, or was, and will be, even greater. The line that you follow. Because I found out just by incorporating, keeping that line together, and when I move, keeping my head together and stuff like that, I'll be stepping in the kitchen, right, and I can swing right around the motherfucking wall, you know, like step in like this, and because I have line, like, you know how Target, hair Target shit says, you know what I'm saying, Target centers, motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? This is how I aim. It's like I am become some type of weapon, yeah, some shit like that. But nevertheless, you know, I'm not arrogant. Those words don't compute with me. Fuck a arrogant. What the fuck is it? Grandiose. Who? I mean, these are words. Remember, we didn't anything in the vocabulary of any language, not only English, but we didn't have vowels. So anything that equates with vowels really is some other mysterious shit and a spell put on your ass like the words that can't. How do you spell it? Don't tell me I can't spell whatever the fuck I want to spell, how the fuck I want to spell it. But nevertheless, nigga, if I'm throwing spells, let me throw the spells. I ain't got to accept yours. You know what I'm saying? That's that, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, the line that you must keep, you become dead accurate. I'm walking out the step of the room and just shoot a just have recalculated your shit. And I think by recalculating it in the physical, we recalculate it in the mental. You know what I'm saying? We do not too much. And when you, man, it's just hard to explain. You just got to get there, brothers. And I wouldn't be even sounding like this, speaking like this, if it didn't transform me. You know what I'm saying? In the midst of a storm. You know what I mean? In the midst of a storm. You know? One thing about a lot of things that people think about, you know, they say, well, you know, we gotta, there's people preparing for this. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even want to talk about this. You know what I'm saying? But the only thing I can give you is to study yourself. You know, make yourself into a weapon. You'll surprise yourself. It doesn't take long. It doesn't take long. Shut the motherfucking shit off. Even shut everything off and get towards yourself. Get towards yourself. Stay low like this, man. Go get low like this and just and be going like this, right? And get used to that feeling. You know what I'm saying? You can just do this for 10 motherfucking minutes, man. You know what I'm saying? God damn. And then while you're doing it, you're gonna find out, here, I'm gonna give you a super powerful ass thing. Alright? Now listen, because it's not like I'm hiding what I've found out about shit. I'm not hiding shit. Nevertheless, look. You got to remember the circle. See, I haven't been giving you all the information because I can't. I don't know when it's going to come to me. So nevertheless, you move in the circles, but you got to understand how to move in a circle. I ain't told you that part because it didn't really come to me. But nevertheless, what it is we throw a punch, we go like this. We take our hand, removing energy from here to go out here. We'll go like this, moving energy from here to go out here. And that's a method, but that's not the quickest and the most efficient method. The most efficient method is, you know how you go like this? See, it's a sequence. Okay, what happens when I just pull my elbow up? I pull my elbow up. I'm not using no strength here. I'm using strength here. A little tense there, you know what I'm saying? So this comes up faster and before this one. And it activates this one. What am I saying? You have to conceive in your mind when you're moving. You want to be fluid, but you want the fluid to roll in the manner it rolls in. It can't roll with ripples, or can it? It can, but it should not do it all the time. If you're flowing, it's going to fluctuate that too. Understand though? Remember how they say the 10 man, and they was doing the 10 man? Look at my arms. Put your arms like this. You know what I'm saying? And you can see what needs to be moved. How do you pull that back up? Your elbows go first. You know what I'm saying? Remember how we used to break dance like this and shit? Yeah, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? This is the movement. Your elbow go back. Feel your elbow go back. You're not using nothing else. Feel your elbow right in here. You're not using your hand. You're using your elbow power. See what I'm saying? Now you're going to use your shoulder power. See, it's not on the arms. You got to relax. Now, you know what I'm saying? Now back here, you're going to use waist power. Nothing else is moving. Nothing else is tight. Now you're using waist power. Now you're using elbow power. See what I'm saying? You got to keep this in mind. Because, see, that is being one within self. Your mind, body, and soul. This is what I have learned. I don't give a fuck what the books say. And I'm not stomping on nobody because I'm not here to stomp on nobody. You heard me? The fuck am I doing that for? Shit. Nevertheless, and I don't recommend anything I say to anyone because I'm not trying to guide no one. I'm just explaining what I have done in my laboratory upon self. And in a moment like this, brothers and sisters, gods and goddesses, the most important thing is don't panic. There's nothing to panic about. You're not supposed to be watching that shit. When you're surfing the internet, do not watch this new bullshit that come out. Do not watch it. You don't want to even be flying around your head interfering with shit in your body, man. You know what I'm saying? Look, so be unprepared? No. What kind of What type of action do one choose to do if the act don't happen? And if he plans for an act to happen, they say 99.9% of the time the plan always go wrong. Nevertheless, we back to what he say. I'm gonna use nature. See, I really didn't want to talk about this. I'm gonna sum it up like this, y'all. All right, because I'm trying to get this time. Get this time. I'll come back to that. No, I ain't gonna come back to that. I'm not the main factor, motivating factor in nothing. Okay, you all have your own mind, you choose your own motherfucking methods. But you got to incorporate every method. I'm not saying leave out one and just be unprepared and study yourself. You know what I mean? Go into your temple. You need to go into the goddamn temple though. And you need to have, you know what I'm saying, everything else prepared. You know what I'm saying? Never be unaware. To be unaware is to be, I believe, some called dead. You know what I'm saying? Or in between transition. Some shit like that there. But nevertheless, you know, you do it all. Be aware on all levels, man. You know what I'm saying? This is going to help you. And see, the thing about it is, what I learned by studying in this manner, all right, you know what I'm saying? In this manner, what I have studied is your body must be relaxed. In order to have or use the force, your body must be relaxed. And you can't be relaxed, brothers and sisters, guys and goddesses, watching all that bullshit that they pump into your ass on TV, listening, or even letting it in. But so, if you're going to use the force, and I mean all the forces on ether planes that we know not, you know what I'm saying? I just simplify things because now I see that it's just, look, just by doing this, brothers and sisters, your whole body is lining up with the ether planes. You're feeling all the frequencies. You know what I'm saying? You're expanding and you relax. You're receiving the calm and the stillness, you know, into all those neurotransmitters and stuff. And in order to activate, you must relax. You can't be panicking. You can't be doing that shit because then you alter the frequencies on different dimensions to go cataclysmic against your ass. You know what I'm saying? What they say, if a cell sees its death or destruction or its annihilation, it'll choose to go immortal. But if a cell sees its peacefulness and stability, it'll continue to reproduce. If you want your mind, your thoughts, your body, your being, in totality to become any damn thing, you must be relaxed so you can reproduce on a different dimension. You can't just be stuck like that. I ain't gonna use you crazy. Come on, don't lose your head, relax. Do what you must. Go the route you must. Take the route that you trust in self. Accept everything that you choose to. Reject everything that you know you will not do. Simple. Be you. Be you and study you. And feel your power. You know what I'm saying? Feel your power, man. Feel your power. You know what I'm saying? And just, you know, become accurate just like Bruce Lee. I think all them motherfuckers that study this and they just told, you know, they know how accurate their ass is. You know what I'm saying? Crazy ass motherfucker. You just have a line, the goddamn laser. You know what I'm saying? You have just motherfucking made a laser motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? A direct, you know what I'm saying? A motherfucking what? You know what I'm saying? Once you know, keep this in mind. Keep the emotions in mind. And that'll make you more powerful. You know, I ain't gonna speak on it right now. But you know what I'm saying? And, but this, you know what I'm saying, is for health purposes too, man. And it pulling energy in. Like I said, when I do this, I hardly even want to eat. You know what I mean? But I get much power. You know what I'm saying? Much clarity in mind. You know what I'm saying? Much clarity in mind. You know what I mean? Now, you can't be studying self and be hanging around a lot of goofy shit. You know, and people that ain't on your level, you ain't pulled back from them, it's probably going to work against you. Because you're going to want to try it out on one of them and you don't know much and you might get, you know, surprised or some shit. Don't be fucking with people and study yourself. You know, just study. Thoughts and opinions are not subject to anyone. Okay? Do what you do and do it well.